Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings, where I do readings for celebrities and celebrities only. So I am going to do an updated reading on Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. If you haven't, please check out my previous reading that I have done on this couple who has now tied the knot. Okay, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez both share the same sun, moon, and Mercury. Surprisingly, Leo sun for the both of them, moon in Scorpio, as well as Mercury in Leo. So this should be an interesting update. Okay, I want to see the energy around this couple since they've tied the knot. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. So the overall, this is a pretty good overall, guys, for this couple is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Wheel of Fortune has to do with fate, all right? It has to do with fate, karma, destiny, fortune, and cycles, okay? So these two could be in a new cycle in their life, or these two could have been fated or destined to meet each other, all right? This side is going to be Ben Affleck. Oh, he's still dealing with... okay, I'll get to that in a second. All right, and this side is going to be Jennifer Lopez. All right, bottom of the deck here is the Page of Wands in the reverse, okay? And Page of Wands in the reverse energy, it has a lot to do with a lack of direction, procrastination, or it could be some type of conflict. If this is not conflict now, I do believe that there will be some conflict in the future, unfortunately, for this couple. And I feel like it has to do, and I'm just being honest, I feel like a lot of it's going to have to do with Ben's sobriety or lack thereof, allegedly. I did mention this in his previous reading that this is something that in some way, shape, or form may play a role, okay? Because just because a person may have sobriety, at the end of the day, they still, that addiction never goes away. It's just that you learn how to control it, okay? Nine of Cups in the reverse is basically my card for a person that has a drinking problem, okay? And also with the with the Nine of Cups there in the reverse, let's just be honest. If you have an issue with drinking or any other type of substance abuse that you have in your life and it is not taken care of, meaning that you may not have had the adequate therapy, or you're having, problems where you're relapsing, then it's not necessarily gonna, other things in your life are not gonna bring you true happiness until you have happiness within yourself, because an addiction comes from a place of lack of love of self, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this is because the Nine of Cups can also signify a person not being satisfied either in life or in a relationship. They don't have real true joy in their life, okay? So they try to seek it through other means, all right? Ace of Pentacles, all right? Could be through new ventures, opportunities, and prosperity, okay? See how this hand here has all this jewelry on it, okay? It's one thing, how do I put this? Ben Affleck by himself is worth a lot of money, okay? And, even if he wasn't married to Jennifer, he's worth a lot. He has a lot of money. But this can also be a blessing and a curse for somebody who has an addiction, because the more money, as you've heard Notorious B.I.G. say it, more money, more problems. Okay, and also you have here the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which has to do with recovery. So like I mentioned, he may be having a battle, allegedly, okay, because we are dealing with public figures. Keep in mind that tarot is for entertainment only, okay, entertainment only. All right, we are dealing with public figures. So like I mentioned, Five of Pentacles in the reverse is recovery or improvement. So I do feel like if he hasn't already got a handle on it, he's trying to get a handle on it. But in some way, shape, or form, I do believe the effects of an addiction will unfortunately take a toll on this marriage. And the reason why I say this is because, and it could be a Gemini, that could end up being involved in this situation in some way, because we do have the Lover's card. Lover's card is the Gemini energy. The reason why I say this is because you have the Lover's card here in the reverse, and then you also have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, which usually indicates overindulgence in whether a third party situation with a lover, family, with a substance, with work, etc. So in some way, shape, or form, this may end up being an issue in this marriage, okay? Lover's card in the reverse has to do with the ending of a relationship. Again, we have another conflict card on Ben Affleck's side, and with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this is also having to do with a lack of teamwork, things being disorganized, and once again, an issue involving conflict. Something is going to cause a conflict in this marriage, okay? In some way, shape, or form. All right. So, oh yeah, yep, something in this marriage is going to cause conflict. You cannot make this up. There's that Ace of Swords. All right, that Ace of Swords in the upright has to do with a breakthrough. It has to do with clarity. All right, and I do feel like for Jennifer Lopez that eventually she's going to understand that, you know what, she may have a thing of trying to help people. If it's not, it may not necessarily be other people like all the time in her life, but I feel like for Jennifer, she's going to start realizing that no matter what you do, you can't save somebody from themselves, okay? They are going to have to be the one that does this. I do believe in some way, shape, or form, like this is what she is trying to do, and this could stem from her childhood, okay? Because we do have a lot of child card here. You know, these pages are considered children, okay? She may start realizing how much this could affect her children, or how much it may affect Ben's children, allegedly, because at the end of the day, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. Somebody smokes something. All right, you got the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, along with the Page of Cups in the reverse. I think for Jennifer, and I'm just going to be honest, eventually she's going to start realizing what I'm mentioning here. I can't save this person from themselves, okay? And this lack of stability is something that I feel like eventually she's not going to be able to handle. Okay, because that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is lack of stability, fleeting success, lack of resources, you know, just trying to, how do I say this? Trying all these different ways in which to get Ben help. But at the end of the day, if he does not want help, that is his burden to bear. That is what he has to change in his life in order for his life to turn around, okay? Because again, that's her trying to save somebody from themselves. Also with that Page of Cups in the reverse, that's emotional insecurity. That's a person that has a lot of insecurity and a lot of disappointment, okay? She may end up feeling a lot of disappointment in this marriage if she doesn't feel it already. With this Justice in the reverse, yeah, they may end up divorcing, annulment or something, from what I'm seeing. Because keep in mind, we do have the Justice card here in the reverse. And it may be due to dishonesty, or a person not taking accountability for their actions, or for Jennifer Lopez tending to feel as if she's been treated unfairly in this marriage. And again, there's that Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is yes in tarot. Okay, let's look at this Justice card in the upright. Okay, there's a scale here. And with this scale, there's a brain and there's a heart. Y'all, she's going to have to use her head over her heart in this situation eventually. Because right now with this Justice card in the reverse, I don't feel like she's there yet. I feel like for her, she may be, you know, trying to keep a brave face, or try to pretend like everything is okay, that she's in this perfect connection. But eventually the veil is going to come off. Okay, keep in mind, okay, Leos are very stubborn stereotypically. And on top of that, the both of them have their moon. Okay, their moon in Scorpio. I believe that once she married him, or, you know, she's already married to him now, she's going to now start seeing a lot of her in him. Because keep in mind, they have a lot of their chart. Their chart is very similar. But here's the difference between the two of them. Her Mars is in Sagittarius. His Mars is in Virgo. Virgos stereotypically can be very calculating, and they can also be very slow, meaning they can be the type that's slow to change. They can be the type that's slow to open up. He may be somebody that allegedly, when he's in therapy, it takes a long time for him to really address issues that he could have had in his life, or he's slow to change in other areas. It's like, damn, what do you want me to do? I already stopped drinking, or I'm not drinking as much. Now you want me to give this up too? Okay, so keep in mind, because at one point he was also addicted to gambling. I'm not sure if he's still addicted to it or if he's going to revert back. I hope that he doesn't revert back. But again, this is the energy that I'm seeing, is that this is someone that is still battling their recovery. Okay, and also you have here on Jennifer's side the Hermit card in the reverse, which has to do with withdrawal, loneliness, isolation, and rejection. Okay, she may start getting to the point where she's not feeling this loving connection anymore because emotionally he's not making her feel safe. Keep in mind, he cannot possibly in any way, shape, or form make her feel safe if she's seeing him as the Page of Cups in a reverse. Okay, this is somebody who, that even with that little bit of emotion that they have, they're not giving you much at all. Okay, not much at all. So not only is he coming off in her energy as somebody that's emotionally immature, he's also not even giving her as much that she needs to make her feel supported. Because keep in mind, she's heavy Scorpio dominant. She's about emotions and water, those feelings and everything. And she needs to have that cup filled. But how can he fill his cup when his is empty? Yeah, keep in mind, this is somebody that's not happy with themselves, may not love themselves allegedly. So how can he give her what he can't even give to himself? He knows this. He may have even said, I don't know what you want me to do. Like I'm trying my best to give you this, but it may come in the form that she doesn't want. Oh, I just heard her song, My Love Don't Cost a Thing. At the end of the day, she may be this flashy person and have all of these things, but Jennifer can do this by herself. She has a lot of money, okay? She has a lot of money, a lot of fame. She has all the things in the world. She may have had all the things in the world that she can have, but she's never really truly had a long-sustaining, fulfilling relationship. And that may be the one thing that he cannot give her. It's like, I'll buy you these things, but I don't know how much love and affection and emotion I can give you because I don't have that in myself. Wow. Man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if this reading is enjoyable to you so far. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull some intuitive messages and see what comes through. Dear God, give me the most important messages for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Give me the most important messages for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Okay, let's see what we got. Damn. You have never going to change my toxic ways. Again, like I mentioned, Ben could allegedly have issues with remaining sober. If it's not him remaining sober from alcohol, he could still be having issues with gambling. He could still have issues with infidelity. The reason why I say this is because that was one of the reasons Jennifer Garner allegedly walked away from Ben. Okay, it's because of the fact that he had a penchant for cheating. All right, and let's just be honest, you can look it up. Okay, people that have substance abuse, particularly alcohol and infidelity go hand in hand. Okay, you also have here money, money, money. Like I said, what he has is a blessing and a curse. He is financially stable. Okay, he may not be the biggest celebrity that he used to be as far as in movies and everything, but Ben accumulated a lot of money. Okay, and he's still considered A-list. All right, he accumulated a lot of money in his career. You have no more tears. I'm telling you, this situation, don't let these cameras fool you and all this smiling when you see them sometimes, but there's some sadness here. And I don't feel like the sadness is just coming from Jennifer Lopez. I feel like there's a lot of sadness on the inside of Ben Affleck. He has to heal what is going on within him before he can even try to imagine giving love to somebody else. That's why it's very important for you not to get married to somebody that has issues with addiction, okay? Because their issue could turn into your issue, could turn into codependency. You trying to, just like I mentioned on Jennifer's side, please this person, make them happy, take care of them. He's not a child, he's a grown man, but he may have issues that he's dealt with since he was a child. But at the end of the day, he got to fix him, okay? You have here songs remind me of you. Enjoying retirement, okay? One or the both of them may be done with like acting, dancing, all of these types of things. You have break the ice. You have vision insurance, okay? If one or the both of them may be considering it, there's some talks around insurance. I notice when I get this card, especially if I'm doing like a personal reading, somebody either just got insurance or they got some news about something in regards to their vision or their health, whatever the case may be. So you have here on your level, okay? You have homeowners insurance. These two may be looking to get a home together. If they got a home together or separately, they're looking at home insurance or canceling it or transferring it to a new home. I don't know why I can't talk. All right, you also have here July, okay? Could signify a Cancer, could signify a Leo, but it also can signify something significant happening with this couple or separately with them this past July or July of 2023. All right, yes, what did I tell you? There's that Hangman. Sacrifice, contemplate, lack of direction, and waiting. I do feel like there's a lot of sacrifice that is going on here. Like somebody may be feeling like I'm sacrificing a lot to make you happy, that type of energy, okay? You also have here third trimester, could indicate a possible pregnancy from another woman. Also, this could signify that I did get the Wheel of Fortune as their overall. So they could be going through a rough period that could last 6 months to a year. Also, this can indicate that in 6 to 9 months, we may hear something about these two in regards to maybe adopting or in regards to some type of issues in their marriage. Look at that. You cannot make this up. All money ain't good money. I'm telling you, there's something around money. Keep in mind that Ace of Pentacles is on Ben's side. Uh-oh. I bet she can't do it like me. Telling you, don't be surprised if there's a Gemini here. Because, oh, or a Pisces. Could be a Pisces, allegedly, with hazel eyes. Somebody could have a hazel eyes. And you have here, look, what did I tell you? As I mentioned, the Wheel of Fortune can signify a lot of things. One of the things is karma, fate, destiny, fortune, and cycles. I'm telling you, this is a major spiritual lesson for Jennifer Lopez. We are not dumb. We've seen how many times she has jumped from relationship to relationship, marriage to marriage. At the end of the day, Ben is not the only one that's dealing with some type of issues, allegedly, okay? Because there's dating people, having healthy relationships, etc. But what is it? Why does Jennifer Lopez not want to be alone for a long period of time? There's some issues here that she's running from and she needs to face, okay? This is not just Ben. All right? I know I'm still your best. Energetically holding on to you, never letting go. All right. And I'm just going to be honest here. I feel like a lot of this energy I keep pulling is Jennifer Lopez. I feel like she, when she wants something, she goes after it. They both have very, very stubborn energy. That Leo and that Scorpio energy is I don't want to let go. Also, Jen has her Mars in Sagittarius. Sagittarius stereotypically have hard times letting go in relationships as well. Okay. And her Venus is in Gemini, and Ben Affleck's Venus is in Cancer. And I feel like with Gemini, stereotypically, sometimes with them, is that I see from looking at her chart why she's the type that will go from relationship to relationship. It's like, okay, what's next? What's the next adventure? What's the next situation? That Mars Sag and that Venus Gemini, it's like, okay, what's next? Instead of let me really sit down and see what have I learned from myself in these connections. Okay. All right, you also have, oh, I'm telling y'all, something's going to come out and it's going to be shocking as hell. This is like painful. And I really hope that it's not a pregnancy that she may find out about or another woman. But whatever this is that's coming, it's going to be very shocking. Okay. All right. You have stability, security, growth, endurance, and flexibility. All right. And as I mentioned before, I feel like there's a lack of stability here with these two. Okay. You have here self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Let me tell you something. She may end up realizing that this relationship is one-sided because she sees him as the Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups is a breadcrumber. All right. I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to give you a little bit of emotion so you can think that I have you and you have me type of energy. But really, you just have a part of me, because how can I fully give you me when I don't even know who I am? Okay. I'm just saying, this is the energy that's coming through. Let me pull some more messages before I get some final tarot. All right, dear God, give me the most important messages for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. You have here budget billing. This always comes out with celebrities. Hot tub action. Oh, yow. Yow, look at this. Stop dating celebrities, Jennifer. Stop it. You have sugar mama. You have older man. You have I've been meaning to call you. I'm telling you, you have to be careful of the people that you manifest back into your life, okay? Because this may end up messing up your wheel of fortune, okay? Because there are some people that may have been destined to be in your life to teach you a lesson, but then when you bring that person back by manifesting and wishing and hoping that a situation will happen, then you end up putting yourself in a worse situation than when you were before. All right? Because see, these two, they did reconcile, okay? And they reconnected their relationship and ended up getting married. But unfortunately, what I do feel is that there may end up being some news about a younger woman that ends up coming out in the news, okay? I hope that's not the case. But I'm just saying, allegedly. All right, let me go ahead and move these to the side. I do believe something's going to get messy. There's going to be something messy that's going to come out in regards to this couple. All right, so let me get some future messages here for Jennifer and Ben. Give me some future messages for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Future messages, please, for Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. Wow, I'm gonna knock my cards all out the way. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, man. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands here in the reverse, okay? This has to do with giving up, having a lack of confidence, or feeling overwhelmed, okay? Like I mentioned before, somebody in this situation may end up feeling like this is too much, all right? And I do believe it's going to be after something has come out, all right? And the situation is going to be final, because when you have this swords here, and we did have swords on Jennifer Lopez in the upright at first, but we now have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you all, there's going to be something coming out. All right. This is something that's going to cause a lot of chaos and a lot of confusion. All right. For this couple. But whatever it is, it's going to be final. Okay. And maybe this may end up in a situation where a person says, I have to make my final decision on a situation and leave it behind. And I'm just going to be honest. I do believe for Jennifer Lopez, for a while, she's going to try to stay in this relationship and avoid conflict. All right. She's going to try to avoid all the talk that could be going on in regards to this, and trying to pretend like everything is okay, because that's the High Priestess in the reverse along with the Five of Wands. All right. This is a person that's like, I'm not going to listen to my intuition, even though the news has been saying this, or friends have been telling me something is not right, or my person could be cheating, etc., etc., etc. This is somebody that's going to keep on staying in a situation to save face, but after a while I feel like she's going to get tired, or there's going to be some judgment that's going to come down. Okay, when you get the Judgment card, that's a reflection, that's a reckoning and an awakening. I told you all, this is a major spiritual lesson for J-Lo. Okay, it's time to wake up, girlfriend. You see that little, see this person here blowing from the sky? It's like, wake up. We're trying to get you to see something that you don't want to see. All right, Ace of Wands here. We're trying to get you to see something that you don't want to see. All right. And then you also have the Page of Cups. See, this is somebody I feel like with Ben, he's a good talker. And this is like, I'm changing. Don't you see that I'm changing? I'm trying to do better for us. I'm trying to do better in this connection. All right. I want to offer you something. I want to start being more sensitive. I'm not going to drink as much. I'm going to change. I'm going to do all of these things that I say I'm going to do. But at the end of the day, I do believe that Jennifer Lopez is going to realize, you know what? This person hasn't changed enough for me to my liking. Because keep in mind, he's still coming up as a page. He didn't move up not one step. Okay. Other than turning around. That's it. But he hasn't gone from a page to a knight, or a knight to a king, or a king to an emperor. He's still going to be, in her eyes, a page. Yeah, you've matured a little bit, enough to try to save this marriage, but at the end of the day, I'm still not satisfied. I don't know. I feel like for her, there may be more. She may start realizing that she was more attracted to Ben Affleck than the actual person, the realization of who this person actually is, because that Ace of Wands is right next to the Page of Cups. Now here on Ben's side, what I do see here is that he is going to try to make things right. Okay, he's going to try to do what he can in order to save the marriage. Okay, allegedly, you have here the Justice card here. He's going to maybe start to try to be a little bit more truthful, try to get her to see that he's changed, that he wants to work with her, that he wants to do everything that he can, that he wants to start celebrating and honoring her. I don't know, it's something about family. He may just be someone that may be close to her family, or trying to prove to not only her but her family that he can make these changes. But you also have this Chariot card here in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody that still does not have direction. Okay, there's still some things that need to be worked on in their life. Okay, he may show her that, hey, I have stopped drinking. I'm not as bad as I was at first. I can offer you this emotional stability, but I still feel like with Ben, he is definitely, what I'm getting here, the type of Leo that is flashy. He likes money. He likes the good life. And because of this may be something that could be a downfall for him, because he may be somebody that is very centered around money, or just very centered around superficial things. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in a reverse, or he may see Jennifer Lopez as this. And I feel like for him, that may have been what he was attracted to initially to her. She was so much like him, flashy, loved the money and the attention. My love don't cost a thing. He may have felt that was just a song. But for her, the older that Jennifer has gotten, the more she appreciates just wanting a healthy, happy relationship. And the both of them may realize, we're on two different pages, because I thought you were still this girl. Okay, where I can just give you things and, you know, we live this good life. But at the end of the day, she wants more. Wow. So let me go ahead and pull some fortune messages to close off this reading. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe to the channel. And let's see what the final messages are for this couple. You have reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new leash on your life. I'm telling you, that Ace of Wands, that major spiritual lesson, she's going to grow and learn in this connection, whether they stay together or not. It's something that she's going to learn about herself. Challenges, as I mentioned, there's going to be a lot of challenges in this connection. So it's time for you to take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. Final message for this couple: assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Birth of a child, also likely. I told you, it's something about children or the birth of something new. Oh, she did get the Ace of Wands on her side. I don't know if she's still able to bear kids. Could be a possible adoption, but that's definitely coming up again. So if you guys enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are interested in a personal, all that information is down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comments. You guys can reach me by email, or you can reach me by my telephone number, 205-223-0287. Again, all that information is below. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.